Imagine a coin toss where the rules are rigged. If it lands on heads, one individual walks away with millions. If it lands on tails, the entire financial system collapses, and the public pays the bill. During the 2008 financial crisis, the architects of intervention made sweeping policy decisions while remaining completely insulated from the catastrophic fallout. This strategy is known as the Bob Rubin trade, named after the former Treasury Secretary who collected over $120 million in bonuses from Citibank. It involves collecting steady profits from hidden explosive risks and only invoking uncertainty or black swans after the system blows up. This dynamic creates a risk transfer. When bankers dodge the downside, taxpayers and ordinary citizens are forced to act as a human shield for elite mistakes. This environment produces the intellectual yet idiot, a class of bureaucrats and wonks who believe academic theory is superior to practice because they never pay the price for being wrong. Asymmetric risk is a systemic rot. When decision-makers reap the rewards but face none of the risks, the system stops learning and eventually collapses. The solution to this imbalance was codified nearly 4,000 years ago in ancient Babylon. Hammurabi's code required absolute symmetry for builders. If a house collapsed and killed the owner, the builder was executed. Hammurabi's code functioned as a sophisticated risk management tool, forcing the architect to internalize the same uncertainty as the families living in their buildings. Today, modern financial experts lecture just down the hall from this very artifact at the Louvre in Paris, yet they continue to advocate for systems that allow risk transfer. True skin in the game is the mandatory share of the harm, the direct penalty of failure. In evolutionary biology, adaptation is only possible because there is a very real risk of extinction. Without the penalty of death, there is no progress. Separating action from results, what we call intellectualization, causes systems to grow overly complicated and increasingly fragile. This leads to the green lumber fallacy, the mistake of assuming that technical, bookish knowledge is the same as the practical knowledge required to survive in the real world. Taleb tells of a wealthy lumber trader who didn't know green lumber simply meant freshly cut wood. He thought it was painted green. Meanwhile, a bankrupt intellectual knew everything about the wood's biology but couldn't survive the market. Real-world knowledge is opaque. It cannot be taught in a lecture. It is only revealed through the scars of experience and the filter of time. Most expert advice on risk is flawed because it ignores ergodicity. Ergodicity is a mathematical property where the average behavior of a group is identical to the average behavior of a single person over time. In ensemble probability, 100 people visit a casino once, yielding a stable average. Time probability tracks one person visiting 100 times. If they go bust on day 15, they hit an uncle point, a threshold forcing them to quit the game permanently. In the real world, ruin is irreversible. Cost-benefit analysis is a dangerous illusion if it ignores the sequence of risk. Rationality is the logic of survival, prioritizing the avoidance of the single irreversible event that ends the game. Skin in the game is the ultimate filter for nonsense, separating those who do from those who merely explain. To judge any expert, use one simple heuristic. Don't tell me what you think, just tell me what's in your portfolio.